I don't want to be doing this. I just got off of work. I'm covered in junk. But as you can see, I'm here because we have our federal government and they do the things that they do. They kind of make me. I'm getting sick of it. Start voting for better people. From the Washington Post, Daniel Hale, who leaked information on U.S. drone warfare, sentenced to 45 months in prison. Well, what did he leak? The documents included a report finding that reliance on deadly attacks was undermining intelligence gathering. Shocker. During one 5-month stretch of an operation in Afghanistan, the documents revealed, here it is, nearly 90% of the people killed were not the intended targets. I'm going to read that again. In the context of our drone strike warfare in Afghanistan, nearly 90% of the people killed were not the intended targets. Let's finally do away with the completely naive idea that our drone warfare, 10,000 miles away, defending our freedoms, is in any way more civilized or humane or has any less collateral damage than old-fashioned conventional warfare. If anything, this appears to be significantly worse than that. That's almost 9 out of 10 people that we drone strike are not even terrorists, who we probably shouldn't even be fighting because they're 10,000 miles away anyway. That's a different conversation. I just hope that this kind of wakes people up to the reality of things, because I think over the last 20 years or so, people have kind of graduated, for the most part, have kind of graduated from this, everything we do is correct. We're spreading freedom and democracy across the world, to kind of a more nuanced understanding of you know what? Maybe we don't need to be in as many places as we are. And some of these are kind of dubious circumstances, but at least we care about civilians and we're better than everybody else in that way. I think this dispels that pretty permanently. And I think it's time that people wake up and recognize that we are the imperial power. We are the bad guy in, I'd say, nearly 90% of the circumstances. See how that lined up? That worked great. I love it. I guess the only other take to really leave you with is that this is what we do to whistleblowers in this country. The real heroes, right? Edward Snowden, never able to come home. Daniel Hale, going to prison. So many others. It's really either or. Because that's how we treat real heroes in this country, not the psychos who sit behind a computer screen and drone strike people 10,000 miles away. That's our priorities. That's America. And the reason that these are our priorities and that this is America is because of the people that we vote for. Time after time, the lesser of two evils. I will beat that point to death because this is what we get if we don't listen to that.